Hello everybody, yes, it's me again, your old friend Tarquin still here helping you get through the coronavirus lockdown time. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be tea with Tarquin, isn't it? Because, you know, with the breakdown of the social structure and hierarchy in society into a complete madness of anarchy, one must try and rail against that whenever possible. And I thought perhaps the best way to do that was to maintain some of our traditions. I'm thinking, for example, tea with Tarquin, yes? So I know we've forgotten this sort of thing in many ways, but I thought we could try and bring it back. I mean, now, you know, we don't really do it properly, do we? So I thought, what you do, you need a proper teapot, look, like that. And you need to warm the pot first, don't you? That's important. But you know, nowadays, because we've become a very fast society, I find that everybody's using tea bags. Well, you can't have that, you know. You can't. So what I thought we'd do, you see, look, I've got my little tea caddy. It says tea there, look. Tea caddy. So just to pretend when you get visitors, take your tea bags like that, cut them open, yeah? So you go, and you pour your tea out of the tea bag in there. Then people think you've bought proper tea, won't they? And you can serve them out like that. Put them in the pot to mash, as we say where I'm from, or brew if you're from somewhere else. And then you can serve it, and people think you're doing it properly. And by the same token, with your sugar too, can't you? So I've got a little sugar bowl here. You've got to do that properly too, haven't you? It's all matching, look, yellow. And then so you cut open the freebies that you gather, because you don't want to be paying for your sugar, do you? So you gather these from cafeterias in the olden days when we were allowed out, yeah. And you top it up like that there. Then you can serve it with a teaspoon properly, can't you? Into your cup. Now, I don't have I'm mainly a mug man myself, but I've got some fairly nice teacups here. They're quite pleasant. And but what I don't have is saucers. So we get to repurposing, don't we, viewers? We do. And what I recommend, if you don't have any saucers, is old CDs. Yes. You know, just use an old CD like that. Got two here. And what you do then, you just put them out like that as saucers. And then you put your cups on your saucers like that, don't you? So just CD and a saucer like that. I recommend that you use Pet Shop Boys, Jedward and Coldplay CDs for this, because then it doesn't matter, does it, if they get ruined. In fact, you're probably doing everybody a bit of a favour in that regard, aren't you? And then you perform the tea ceremony, don't you? Now, this is very controversial, isn't it? Because I'm probably a bit of a plebeian, because I normally like to put my milk in first, but I've heard that that's probably not the right way. So let's pretend I'm a bit more cultured. You pour your tea in, don't you, like that? And then a little dash of milk, don't you, a little dash of milk. I've got a little milk jug, look, it's all matching. And then when you've done that, you put your sugar in and stir to taste, you know, that kind of thing. But it's very important then, very important when you're drinking tea, when you're English, get your pinky out like that, don't you? Get your pinky out, bit of a slurp, yeah, pinky. And that's it. So then in that way, we're maintaining social standards, rallying against the fall of modern society in a way, and also destroying really bad music by putting very hot cups on the top of bad CDs. So it's a double whammy, and you also get a nice drink out of it, don't you, to quench your thirst, yeah? But go steady on that caffeine, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to do lally in lockdown, do we? See you next time. Needs must.